Hey everyone. Hey everyone. I'm just gonna let people get in the room. Thank you for coming over. Hey Sly Jones. Hey everyone. Hello. Thank you, Sly Jones. What's up? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also make sure to share this video through your social media, through your emails, any ways possible. I'm going to do that myself as well. Hey, Misha Jefferson. Hello. All right. I'm gonna let everyone get a chance to come in here. I need to turn off my TV real quick so I didn't have too much electronics on. Since I'm gonna be focused on this live stream. All right. But I'm hoping to get more people. I'm hoping to get more people later on. All right, we got a lot of interesting topics to talk about. And a lot there is. All right. So far, how y'all doing so far? How y'all doing so far anyway? All right. Yeah, I just want to know how some of y'all are doing so far. I'm doing great. All right, we got some interesting topics to talk about. We're going to talk about what's going on with Sesame Street. Yeah, everyone has been talking about that Sesame Street situation. We're also going to talk about Biden. I know I just did a video on him, but I mean, the woes of Biden. Huh. Yeah, I'm waiting on the weekend myself. Yeah. Make sure, also again, once again, before I get started, make sure share this video, share this live stream, through your email, your social accounts, etc. Also, if you want to join in, I'll probably later on, we'll leave a link for you to join on later on if y'all want to. So, all right. Let's see, what will be the first topic to talk about? Oh, yeah, let's talk about this one, shall we? But first, I'm going to share my screen. So, hold on, let me go. All right. Before we get to the big juicy ones, let's talk about some minor ones first. The New York City non-citizen. I guess for some reason I gotta join the New York Times because they're not letting me watch. Sorry about that. I'm gonna stop my screen, but basically, what I'm trying to show is, hey, Reef the Watcher, hey, if you want to come in, I can leave you the link, or anyone, if anyone wants to come in, I'm also about to, I'm just gonna share the link right now. Um, uh, let me put up the live. So if anyone wants to come in right now, um, you can click on the link in the chat room if you want to come in right now. The article I'm trying to show you, for some reason, that website makes you want to log in, but apparently they're talking about the non-citizen bill that the state of New York tried to put up. So basically, it was a law that allowed illegal immigrants to vote in elections, starting with the upcoming midterms. So you're telling me non-citizens, people who are not citizens, are being given the right to vote, but you can't give reparations for black people? Now, fortunately, even the state Supreme Court, this is not the U.S. Supreme Court, but the state Supreme Court, even finds something funny about that, because they decided to struck the law down because they believe it is unconstitutional. First of all, everyone knows it ain't just the U.S. Supreme Court. You got states have their own Supreme Courts, at least some states. But even they have said that this is kind of unconstitutional because you have citizens having to struggle to be able to vote. You have people are not getting tangibles that they need. I'm talking about American citizens, but especially black Americans. But yet you want to give all these tangibles to people who are not even citizens here. People who are not even citizens here get more stuff than you. So, yeah, that's why I had a problem with it. This is why I like the fact that people right now are fighting to get reparations, are fighting to, and are either saying that either you give us tangibles or we won't vote. I'm lucky because the Demon Rat Party, because New York is heavily Democrat, and yet they refuse to give us tangibles. They refuse to give us tangibles and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, anyway, but I'm glad that the Supreme Court, and they were going to try to use that to undermine the black citizens voting there so that they won't need the black vote. See, right now they have to depend on the black vote, but that's why. But at the same time, they're trying to get a new voter base so they don't have to depend on the black vote because they want to undermine us. They really want to, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing everything they could to try to undermine us. So, yeah. But so far, even the state Supreme Court says, nah, you can't do that. But anyway, now we're going to get on to another minor topic before we get started with the big ones. I was looking at this tweet. I'm about to show you all this tweet real quick. Make sure if y'all coming in, hit that like button. And thank you, Slide Jones. Thank you, Slide Jones. Yes, like and share. YouTube doesn't like to give YouTube doesn't like to for some reason doesn't like to give certain content creators give the viewers notifications Also, whenever I set up live streams, if you happen to see something that says notify me and it happens to be one of my videos or streams, make sure you hit that notify me, so it makes it easier for them to give you notifications and stuff. So yeah. But that is if you do see something like that. All right, let me try to see if this is the right thing. All right, yeah, this is the right thing. All right, so shout out to Tariq because he brought up this topic. Um, so you had in Woodstock, I don't know what state that I believe it's in Georgia or it's some place called Offcourt, Georgia. You had someone named Wade McKay. He was shooting at a driver 14 times in a road rage incident, and but they want to make it the mainstream media wants to make it look like it's a road rage and nothing racial. The reason why I say that is because this is the victim right here. This is the victim right here. His name is Jason Dexon. Yeah, the evil of these race soldiers shooting at black people for no reason. This man's a father, or at least he's taking care of this child. So this indicates that he's a father. Thank God that this individual has survived his situation. Because then this little boy, if this is the father, if he's the father of this child, if he had it survived, this child would have been fatherless. Um, but I'm glad that this brother is okay. But the thing is will they punish this monster right here? Wade, that's the man right here. Wade McEvan. Will they punish? They need to punish this guy because he almost took some. If that, yeah, like I said, if that's the father of that child that we just showed, that child was close to being fatherless because of this evil man's actions. Um, but yeah, that was just another topic I wanted to bring up. All right, so I'm gonna go on to another topic. All right, so yeah, so let's see, what do we want to talk about next? Mm-hmm. Let's see, what do we want to talk about next? You know what? Hold on. Let me see. Where did I? Oh yeah. All right. I guess it's time to talk about this. All right. I think the time is right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You're probably looking, this is someone's photo op or something, but there's a reason why I'm showing you this if anyone is looking at it. But that is the characters from Sesame Street. But it seems two of them are wearing Klansman hoods, and then you have this one Everyone is talking about that character in the middle with the sign in for no black kids. The character is a Sesame Street character named um, Rosita. Oh, and before I continue, I'm about to add you. Welcome, welcome, LB. What's up?
What up, Jdawg?
Hey, I'm just about to get on to my next topic. If anyone else wants to join, make sure you hit that. It's just there's a link that lets you join in the live stream. Um, but anyway, I'm about to get on to the next topic. Everyone has been talking about this. So in Philadelphia, there has been a number string of videos of black kids being mistreated and being ignored by the individuals who make that are in the costumes of the Sesame Street characters. The Sesame Street characters alone don't exist in real life. They only exist in the show Sesame Street. I bet you they're the most friendliest people if they were existing beings of their own towards all children, even black children. But the employees of Sesame Place who wear the costumes, those are the individuals who are the racists. You have kids being ignored. Matter of fact, what do you have to say about this, LB? Because I'm about to show you all a video. It's a collaboration video of what's been going on, but I want to know what your thoughts about this.
Man, look, all I know is that shit was racist as fuck. I mean, and that derelict, that derelict should be fired. Not only that derelict should be fired, but that family need to get whatever they can out Sesame Street from a legal standpoint. Because I mean, that shit right there was unacceptable, bro.
Yes. If what you, as you know, LB is talking about, he's talking about what happened at Sesame. So yes, it was a mother who pointed the stuff out because of what happened with her two daughters. So, like I said before, I'm going to get to the video. This is shout out to the person. Now, Red Joker was the one who tweeted this, but he may not be the creator of this collaboration, but it's just different moments because it's not just it's just different days and stuff like that. So let's get started. You know, there may be music that might be copyrighted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just not have the audio on, but because I don't want to get in trouble for copyright music. But I wanted to show you this collab of what's been going on. So that's the character Rosita, and yeah, this is a little black girl. She's being ignored. All right, it's the same character. She hugs the child, but whatever. Here's the two girls that walk away. Now look what happened to this little boy right here. And basically, the little she walks away. So basically, and these kids are upset. This is why we need our own black entertainment areas for our young black children because and I think someone tried to do something like that recently. This thing right here. Now, this thing is kind of over, but this is a black owned one. But this is what we need more of. Um, it celebrates black positive, I guess, black positive entertainment. But this is what we need more of because what we just saw with Sesame, and this is the same show that said that this is supposed to have been about diversity when it first, because as you know, when it first came out, it was supposed to be about diversity. So what do you have to say about what I just showed you, LB?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, man. I mean that shit is despicable, man. You know what I'm saying? And they can sit up here and try to do all this damage control, but the problem is the damage has already been done. Um,
Right.
so, and another thing, we shouldn't have to live our lives or whatever like that in fear and all that because these guys want to be racist and white supremacists and all that. Right? It's, just like my man told me earlier today, why I gotta adjust my lifestyle for these white supremacists? No, no, these motherfuckers need to get their goddamn mind right. Cause we not taking that shit no more. We not taking no anti-black racism. We not taking no white supremacists being up in our face, being on that bullshit. No, you're just gonna get a foot in your ass. Point blank. Period.
I believe this is the statement I'm showing now. So basically, all right, I'm gonna see. I wonder if y'all looking at the screen. So basically, here's the statement um from Sesame Place. It says here, our brand, our park, and our employees stand for. I bet you this is an apology note, but yeah, I'm glad that the mother is not accepting the apology and not forgiving. But yeah, we're gonna read this anyway. Our brand, our park. This is their words. Our employees stand for inclusivity and equality in all forms. Um, yeah, right. That's a lie. That is
Yeah,
what.
that shit wasn't displayed that day when that individual basically shunned those
Yeah,
black kids. That
yeah, I know.
that inclusivity and that equality wasn't displayed that day, right? That's a whole
Nope.
bunch of PR dribble.
Yeah. Now I'm going to continue reading this, and it's whatever I can stomach. That is what Sesame Place is all about, and we do not tolerate any behaviors in our parks. You tolerated that day that are contrary to the community commitment. We also are and have always been committed to making sure every family and every child has the best possible experience at our parks. And we are incredibly disappointed when that does not happen. Regarding the incident yesterday, this is their words. The costumes our performers wear sometimes make it difficult to see lower levels, and sometimes our performers miss hug requests from guests. Yeah, right. You had little babies that were smaller than those two black girls, and they still got ignored. Oh, and by the way, Philadelphia has a history of racism in Philadelphia. You know, they
Hey,
try to.
J Dog.
Yep.
Hey, I'm sorry. I wanted to throw in this thing real quick, right?
All
So
right.
I saw a TikTok video of this white woman who used to work as one of those Muppet characters, right?
Okay.
They have with their mouth being open, they have a remote control that they place on their hand in their left hand. That when they press it, the mouth opens. They can actually see who is down there, right? When they let go of the lever, the mouth closes, and then they can't see as much. But when they open their mouth, they can actually see the kids that's down there. So that whole notion that what they're trying to explain on that is a whole bunch of bullshit. A white woman actually dropped no a white woman out of that piece of information. I love when these white people tell on each other, bro.
Dang, a white person, yeah, spilled the beans. Yeah.
Yep, a white woman.
Oh,
There was a TikTok video of a white woman explaining the whole spiel.
yeah. See, even some white people. Hell, you don't even hear about this at Disney. I know Disney has racist history of racism, but even you don't see that over there. What's going on at the Sesame Place? At least we don't know about it. I bet you they're going to be a lot more. I bet you Disney and Universal Studios are going to be a lot careful because of what has been going on with the Sesame Place. And like I said, when the show originally first um came out, it was about so-called diversity because they wanted to bring a show about diversity and characters. But now, yeah, and that's why I'm glad that Mother is not apologizing. I hope they go through. I think they are now putting in a lawsuit. So, and I hope some other parents who experience that come forward so they can join in the lawsuit because justice needs to be served on this. And what I also need to see is whoever was wearing that Rosita costume, um, they need to be fired.
I
And
think they already fired that person.
oh, they have.
Yeah, I think they already did. They
Yeah,
already fired that individual.
yeah. I haven't heard about it about
Or
anyone
so they
being fired.
claim. So they claim. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because we all, for all we know, that could be a whole bunch of PR dribble too.
I know. No one doesn't even know who that person was in the costume. I know Rosita is supposed to be a female character. That could be a guy in there.
For all we know, I mean, we don't know who the hell was in there. Hell, for all we know, it could be a dude, a female, a it, a they, right?
Oh, by the way, I got another topic I wanted to talk about. Speaking of it and they and stuff like that. So, we're gonna move on to our next topic about it and they. You need to hear about this. Uh, but first, let me get to it. All right. Um, sorry about that. All right. I was almost about to hit something wrong. This individual right here.
Oh, I remember
So,
this one.
oh yes, Demi
Yeah,
Meyer.
this was the guy that was fucking. There was the dude that was fucking the females that got two of them pregnant in the jail.
Yes. Yeah. Now we hearing about this whole thing about Hall T, the Academy, and that people who are biological males who identify as women, and then they go into women's spaces, and then stuff like this happened. So Demi Moore was thrown in jail years ago. I forgot what he was. He's serving 30 years for manslaughter. So he ends up, because he is trans and he identifies as a woman, or it identifies as a woman, uh he was put into a woman's prison and yeah, got two girls pregnant. And because of this, he got now they're transferring him to a man's prison. They should have put him in a man's prison. And see, this is why people have to be careful about this trans stuff, about oh, you identify as this, and knowing about the testosterone levels, because you got the thing with the swimming with Leah Thompson, or this one girl that Toraine Rain just recently talked about. Where you had this dude um winning in a skateboard competition, identifying as a woman, but he was a biological man that used to be in the military, beating on 13-year-olds and 10-year-olds in a skateboarding competition. He tried to go into the skateboard competition in the Olympics but at least with the Olympics, they actually put in a testosterone level, meaning if your testosterone level is too high, if you're not feminine enough, you can't compete in women's sports if you're not feminized enough, because of your testosterone levels. This competition did not have that, so um, and and ends up whooping the girls and stuff like that. I'm even curious, concerned about some of these mixed sports and stuff like that. Even though it's biological men and biological women, I'm even concerned about some of these mixed sports because now I know that eventually this trans thing is going to make it worse. So, but yeah, now back to this prison situation. This person should have never been in that prison in the first place. You might as well created a prisons with mixed people, like Guardians of the Galaxy, where they had both men and women prisoners together. You might as well have done that. Maybe it will stop all the men from raping each other in there. But yeah, why was he in that place in the first place? See, this is what happens. Wonder why they want Clarence Thompson wants to do something about all that the stuff with the academy. What do you have to say about this, LB?
When I first read about this story, that shit was a crazy situation, man. I first heard it on one of them political channels and all that. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube. That's when I first heard about this. I did some digging, read about that shit. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, how do you have a dude who identifies as a woman in a female prison, right? Obviously, his uh, his 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 third leg is still attached. My thing is, if you're gonna go like that, go all the way, chop it off, make a vagina out of it, crying out loud, right? But anyway, uh, this dude, right, or this she goes into prison, gets two women pregnant, right? This dude had no business in there, and someone need to be held accountable for this, man, because you cannot have this kind of debauchery going on in in in, in the prison system. You cannot
Yeah,
have this kind of shit going on in the prison system where you got, well, I identify as a female, but okay, what was you born as, right? We out here trying to mess with biology and all that, right? We out here trying to mess around with all this. You hear about Ketanji Snitch 9, she don't know what identifies as a woman. Meanwhile, she is a woman, right? And her kid is right behind her. So how does she know what defines as a woman when she's a woman?
yeah, I
This when people
know.
out here trying to be all political, all politically correct and all that. Look, like I say, all that shit's a lifestyle choice. It is not a community like the black community is. It is not a race. It is not a religion. It is a lifestyle choice. If you choose to be gay, okay. But what you don't get to do is try to infringe that upon me and expect me to accept that. Because I don't have to accept what you want to. Just like how you don't accept what you want to. You don't want to. You don't want to accept the fact that you were born a man. You want to be a woman. So if you was born as Stephen and you want to be known as Stephanie, but you got people calling you Stephen and you don't want to accept that. So that don't mean I gotta accept the fact that you're a Stephanie. Get it? That's all
Yeah,
I got.
yeah. Let's get on with the next topic. Uh, I actually did a separate video on this, but guess what happened to Jim Crow Joe? Yeah, Mr. Jim Crow Joe. Let first of all, Jim Crow Joe, it's over. This guy is nothing but an epic fail. Jim Crow Joe is nothing but an epic fail. 71% of people, let's look at this article, don't want Joe Biden to run for re-election next year. Um, no one wants him to run for re-election. Then you have this going on. Sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Oh, you know what? Let's bring this up. You know all those communities that he tried to appease, like the Asian community and the Hispanic community. You know, giving tangibles to them, but won't give tangibles to Black people. Well, this guy was giving tangibles to all these other groups, but they are still saying that he has done nothing for these communities. You got this one woman right here, Maria Flores, saying that the Dems have abandoned the Hispanic community, and I was like, the Democrats actually did everything, gave you citizenship and stuff like that. Then you have here with the Asian community right here. Hold on, saying here, Democrats are not your friends. How are Democrats not your friends? They gave you a hate crime bill to protect you from racism. But you see, what I'm trying to point out is that the Democrats did everything for every other group but black people. They did nothing for black people. And now, yeah, this guy right here, yeah, he gonna need more weed. Oh, and he look at him right here. He's like, I did everything for these other communities and nothing for black people, and they're gonna vote for Republican. Well, that's what you get, Jim Crow Joe. You betrayed the black community, and this is why even black people don't want to vote for you now. And that's why a lot of people don't want you to run for election. You did everything for everyone else, and they're still voting for Republican. That's karma right there. What do you have to say about that, LB?
Hey, it's funny that you mentioned that because something. I saw a clip on the View on Twitter to where they were talking about Democratic candidate, Democrat people in the Democratic Party backing Trump back Republicans in an attempt for their Democratic nominee to beat the Trump back Republican nominee in the November election. So that you're playing a dangerous game when you're doing that. That's
They
Joe
messing
Biden.
with
Look,
the
this poll
feed.
number said 36. Huh?
Yeah, something is going on with your
Can,
feed. Can you hear? Can you hear me now?
hey, I'm rolling. I'm in a bad area, so you go ahead and continue on
Okay,
as I roll.
but yeah, what LB is probably trying to say is that yeah, they're playing dangerous games here. They're trying to use like try to back certain candidates and stuff like that that have no influence, or if they are the wrong candidate, or they're backing Trump candidates but thinking that they're going to lose to a Democrat, and then the Trump candidate ends up winning. Yeah, the Demon Rat Party is just stupid right now. And yeah, Jim Crow Joe right here should look this way. Jim Crow Joe should look stupid. Oh, and I mean he got a whole lot of problems. Look what's happening with his son. Um, yeah, look at this is Hunter Biden, all on drugs and stuff like that. Now, Jim Crow Joe is the same man. Yeah, this guy right here is saying that just a little ounce of crack should put you in prison. So, are you going to arrest your son, Jim Crow Joe? Are you going to arrest your son videotaping himself smoking crack and messing with minors, and then disrespecting your wife? As y'all know, that Hunter Biden is actually the stepchild of Jill. Jill is not the biological mother of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden's actual biological mother actually died years ago.
Hey, Jdawg, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. So what I was trying to say was, with Joe Biden's numbers sitting at 36%, and then you got what you said with Hunter Biden, and then you got his people, and he's losing support in his own party, amongst his own base within the Democratic
Yeah.
Party. He's losing support there, um, and the House of Cards is slowly starting to come down on him. Right? There was a reason why this guy was a two-time loser when he was running for president. Whether it be in '87 when he was outed for plagiarism and that killed his presidential aspiration right there, or even in 2008 where people just didn't want to see him. Right?
Yeah.
They wanted something fresh. They wanted something new. They wanted change, and that's what springboarded Obama into that realm. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, um, you know, the hits just keep on coming for Jim Crow Joe. Now I ain't got no
Oh
love
yeah.
lost for the Bama. But hey, this is where we at right now when it comes to him, bro.
Yeah, and speaking of hits, guess who is the latest individual to catch Rona My Sharona? And you're looking at him right now.
That's what you that's what you call it.
Yes, Rona My Sharona. Yes.
I never heard that one. I heard the Wu-Tang Clan. I call it the Maximus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All the, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And then he said that he took the magic potions, the magic spells, and stuff like that. Um, yeah. And let's not forget about this individual. Let's say if something happens to Biden, look what we have to look forward to.
Yeah,
Chameleon
if
Harris.
yep, if his condition deteriorates to where they invoke the 25th Amendment on Jim Crow Joe, then camel toe, oh camel toe, ends up becoming president of the United States, man. Hey, I tell you my live stream, man. Look, I need to update my goddamn passport, bro.
Yeah, you did say that you need it because I have a passport myself. Yeah, and I probably need to really hoping my life savings is good because we may have to get the heck out of here, pretty soon. Um, yeah. Oh, did you hear that Russia wants Alaska back? And and then of course, as you know, Jim Crow Joe has dementia and everything, all that, and so his health was already deteriorating. It's just hit nightmare after nightmare for these two,
Hey,
Chameleon Harris and Jim Crow Joe.
hey,
Yeah.
didn't he say he had cancer or some shit too?
Oh yes. And I bet look at here. He probably is all depressed. It's like I should buy more weed. You're gonna need some to ease the pain that he's suffering.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you remember that song back in the day? How can I ease the pain? You remember that song? I forgot who
Yeah, I
sang
think
it.
I've heard that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I've heard that song. Didn't 3 6 Mafia sample that song?
Uh, I
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
that.
know.
Yeah, I've heard 3 6 Mafia sampled that song, but yeah, I've heard of that song. Yeah, he'll need something to ease the pain because
Hey,
he's in a
maybe he could
lot of
borrow
it.
some. Hey, hey, all them crack pipes he pushing through the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he get his son, to let him borrow some of that. Ooh wait. Some of that, some of that shit that he weighing on the scale. You know what I'm saying? Cooking it, chopping it, making a profit.
Yep.
We in
And
this
let's.
phase where it could be dark days, right?
I know. And let's just face it's doomsday for the Demon Rat Party. It's just this is what we voted for. This is what we voted for. I
Hey,
mean, I
Camel Toe
knew.
already said that, bro. Camel Toe
Yeah,
say, hey, shit, people got what they asked for when they elected me and Joe to the office.
yeah, and we're regretting it. That's what is going on. We're regretting it now.
Shit, I ain't never been on board with this sham. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
but the
when
people who were the Biden sexuals and all that, and that's why we haven't heard anything from them. They're all hiding, ducking and dodging and
oh no,
crying
they
like
not hiding.
Roland Martin.
Yeah, yeah, hey, the big boss on Candy Crush. Yeah,
Yeah,
him and his little bottom feeding surrogates. Yeah, they're still trying to parade all these talking points, right? You had that one chick, Reese Corbett. That fucking hood rat. She
yeah.
running her mouth talking about people need to stop talking all this shit about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Like she is.
Hold
Oh,
on, hold on. Something's going on with my phone. I'm gonna mute real quick.
okay. Oh, so while Jdawg is on the call, right? If you're not subscribing to my YouTube channel, my channel is the Sports Political Channel LB. I talk about all this stuff over there on my platform. So I got the link in the description. So support your man. Hey, every little bit helps, right? But speaking of, but yeah, when it comes to the dynamics regarding Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they were a colossal failure, right from the word jump. They were a colossal failure. When he first got in office, he signed 46 executive orders. Joe Biden did. Guess how much of those executive orders benefited black people? I'll give you a hint. It was a number less than one.
Hey, thank you for taking over. Actually, I was just leaving. That person was leaving a message. I wasn't trying to call that person, but we get, I get random calls that I don't want to hear from. But yeah, but thank you for taking over. But let's just face it, it's doomsday for the demon rats. Um, it may also be doomsday for another scam artist because now I want to bring up someone else. Um, hold on, let me see if I could find the video, the photos. Um, all right, let's see where is that person's photo. Um, hold on, I'm trying to find it. Uh, yeah, it's about Jesse Lee Peterson. Let's bring up Jesse Lee Peterson.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hey,
yes,
hey, Jdawg. Hey, I don't know if you've been seeing my videos because you two don't like sending out notifications, but I did a deep dive about that shit.
yeah. I think I've seen the videos of you talking about Jesse Lee Peterson. Oh, hold on. Um, but yeah, well let's bring him up. All right, I found the photo by the way. So yeah, for those who don't know who Jesse Lee Peterson, or should I say Jesse Lee Peon shit, or just Peon, this is him right here. Mr. Beta Male himself. Jesse
The
Lee.
preeminent coon in today's society.
Yes.
Of all the bootlicks, of all the sellouts, of all the coons and buck dancers and sellouts and skip scaps and scallywags, he is the preeminent coon in today's society.
Yep. But yeah, Jesse Lee Peonson, he's the one that goes around saying that black people should respect white people, saying that there should be a White History Month in the month of July,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Great Pride, all that stuff like that. Oh,
Hey,
now he's supposed
hey,
to be
remember the
it.
Bama? Hey, J
Yeah,
Dog, remember the Bama say he wish he could be in a position where he could take all the black people, put them back in the plantations and shit.
yeah. I don't remember that one, but F him, F that person. So yeah. But anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this person individual up is because this individual, Jesse Lee Peon, decided to, well, he's supposed to be the so-called anti-LGBT pastor. So he's against the LGBT community. But apparently he got exposed for let's just say he got exposed for by a bunch of men that said that he violated them, or he was in relations with them. So yeah, and now he still says that he's, now this is allegedly. So if it turns out that he denies this, but it's proof that he is in that lifestyle, he's just a closet homo. So what do you have to say about that?
There's something there's something deeper and darker about that. I said the same thing.
Yo, something's going on with your mic
I gotta
again.
send.
Hold on, I can finish while you get your mic in check. So apparently, a bunch of men are saying that. Now, this is allegedly because I may not believe some of these men either, but They said that that he's messed around and stuff like that. And remember, this is the same guy who talked about Jesse Lee Peterson, who said that he's against homosexuality, but he's now been involved with some relationships with men. Oh, also, I want to bring up a few months ago, or a couple 1 year ago, they said that on Jesse Lee's personal Twitter account, they said that he was caught liking a picture of two men, one of the men licking the other dude's, well, let's just say, birthday cake. We know what they,
Birthday cake.
yes.
What's a birthday cake? I never heard
Well,
that term. What's that?
have you ever seen the video, heard the song with Rihanna and Chris Brown when
Yeah,
they reference
yeah,
birthday cake?
cake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what that reference means?
I'm gonna have to go
It's
back and
it's
listen to the song.
yeah, it's butt. It was licking the person's butt, and he
Oh, so he
actually
was
liked
tossing
the
salad.
video. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
he liked the video of two men tossing the other man's salad,
The
and
toss salad man.
yeah, and then of course you had Jesse Lee Peterson on here. Beyonce says my account was hacked. My account was hacked.
Yeah, you fucking liar. You're a cowboy nag. Hey, but what I was saying
Yeah,
before my signal got messed up, there's a video that these men made the allegation. They went into some graphic detail about the shit. This man is a fucking sex predator, bro. To the 10th power. He is a sex predator. He would do little things here, little things there to see what he can get away with and what they allow him to do and all that. Like he assaulted one boy. He was mind fucking him by telling him that whatever Satan telling you is a lie. What do you mean whatever Satan telling you is a lie? You are molesting this man. You are sexually assaulting this man, and you got the nerve to gaslight the situation by telling him what Satan telling you is a lie right now. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Your ass need to be under the fucking jail.
yeah. Um. Oh, and by the way, this is the same Jesse Lee Peterson that Jesse Lee Peterson talks about family values, but he has a kid on wedlock and doesn't take care of the kid.
Hey, he another dude that was like, you can't have sex outside of marriage. He got a T-shirt that say that stop having sex out of wedlock. Meanwhile, you out here doing the same thing, right? That makes you a hypocrite, right?
Yeah,
Huh? You can't be out here bashing gay people for living the gay lifestyle while living that lifestyle,
I know. And
even if it
speak,
is, even if it is in sexual predacious criminal activity type of manner.
yeah. Oh, and speaking of deviants, I believe you know the photo I just brought up. Hold on, wait, hold on. I don't think it's up yet. Brought up yet. But yeah, you see this photo right here. This is Ricky Martin. Now,
You mean living la vida loca, Ricky Martin?
yes, Living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin. Well, we're gonna bring this up since we're talking about sexual deviants. Let's bring up another sexual deviant. This is Ricky Martin, and yes, he too is now. He actually is part of the academy and admits he's part of the academy. He used to be the lady heartthrob, Latin heartthrob, until they found out, yeah, he lives the academy lifestyle too. Now, this dude right here was going around molesting his own nephew, or allegedly molesting his own nephew, trying to indoctrinate his own nephew into the lifestyle. And I just found a recent report that they recently dropped the charges because the nephew wanted to drop the charges. And that's not the only thing that Ricky Martin is in trouble with. There's now talks about him abusing his partner, uh, men drugging, and he could be facing up to 20 years for a lot of criminal acts. And notice that the lamestream media is not talking about this, but they want to talk about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and stuff like that. So what do you have to say about this, LB? LB, are you still there? Um, I guess something's going on. Hold on. I'm gonna try to take a look. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I guess. Oh, okay. I got re-added.
Yeah, right, get ready to talk, man. I fell out.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
Ricky Martin, man, look, the white media not talking about this. This is by design, you know. At this point, at this stage of the game, we all know who they want to protect and who they want to go after. You know, a guy like Ricky Martin, that women still have dreams of being with and all that. Um, you
you know,
know,
he's part of the lifestyle.
yeah, he's part of that lifestyle.
Yeah.
He's part of that community, or he's part of you know, he's part of that lifestyle. And you know, when you're a white man that's part of that lifestyle, you know, 99% of the time you're gonna be protected. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got people on the team, people that you can pay under the table to make this go away.
Yeah. You got that right. Let me see. There was something else I wanted to bring. Oh, sorry. Um, well, first I need to unshare my screen. And here's someone else that the lame stream media is not talking about. I'm gonna bring this person up. He's part of that lifestyle too. Um, sorry, yeah, sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Um, all right, I'm trying to find it. All right, I'm not talking about Jesse Lee because we just talked about him, but this is who I actually want to talk about. Uh, assuming that, oops. Well, yeah, this is just one of the articles. Yeah, but this is the guy I'm talking about. Ezreal Miller. He's also part of that lifestyle. But yeah, Ezreal Miller. He's actually been accused with a lot of stuff. He's been going in and out in jail, and it could affect his upcoming film, The Flash, that comes out next year. A lot of people may eat. Um, so we have him. He's been accused of hosting family on gun farm and then insulting a couple. And then we have him being accused of messing with young girls, even though he's part of that academy. And once again, the lamestream media refused to talk about it. But like I said, they want to talk about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. But you know what? You know what? We don't need the mainstream media to talk about that. That's why we have independent media, and particularly the new black media, to talk about what they don't want to talk about. That's the thing. We'll talk about this stuff. We'll talk about Ricky Martin and Ezreal Miller's behavior and stuff like that.
Mario Batali also.
What did he do?
So Mario Batali, remember this was guy had TV shows on Food Network. He also was a co-host on this show called The Chew that came on ABC. Well, apparently, um, Italian pizza and lasagna wasn't the only thing he was serving on the menu. He was allegedly serving females a side of his Italian sausage forcibly.
Dang. And like I said right here, they said all right. Now back to Ezra Miller. Yeah, they said that a few women came forward. Um, yeah, a couple women came forward saying that he was messing with them. The girls were like in their teens. The girls were in their teens. And now they're coming forward talking about this. Like I said, he's part. but we know he no the mainstream media just don't want to talk about him. But like I said, we in the new black media, we in the independent, will talk about it.
Yeah, we ain't scared. We'll talk about whoever we want to talk about.
Yeah, but
That's right.
this is
Because
why
if
they
you
want to
guys don't want
censor
to give
us.
the attention, we'll shine the light for you.
I know, but that's why they want to censor us. Um, I believe that's all the topics I wanted to talk about. But before I go, I talked about a topic earlier about New York's Supreme Court striking down the law that would help illegal immigrants try to vote and they don't have to be citizens. What do you have to say about that?
Good.
All
They
right.
ain't got no business voting no way. Good.
Yes. I believe that's all the topics I could think of tonight. Thank you for coming over. Make sure y'all subscribe to Sports and Political channel of LB. If you want to, LB, you can leave the link in the chat room. I'll probably put the link to your YouTube channel in the description box and comment section for those who will read it from there. But you can put it in the chat room if you want to. But thank you for coming over. So before we leave, what I want to know your overall final thoughts about tonight's video on live stream.
I enjoyed the live stream, and second, I thank you for having me on. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to chop it up with you, talk about these specific topics and things of that nature. And we look at do it again soon. I know somebody suggested we should do a Twitter space together or whatever like that. Um,
Yeah, I think it was Stephanie Dew.
yeah,
Stephanie Dews. I'm gonna try to learn about Twitter Space, how to actually set up that stuff. Because I do have a Twitter account, and well, of course, and I know you do as well because we follow each other on Twitter. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find out how to actually do that stuff, and maybe yeah, that would be a good idea to set up a Twitter to learn how to use Twitter Space because a lot of people are doing it. Um, the Tariq, Jason, Phil, the African diaspora. A lot of people are doing Twitter Space. I think it'd be a good idea to try to do that Twitter Space. Maybe yeah, we should try to do our own Twitter Spaces and do our joint Twitter Spaces and stuff. Um, I'll probably get with you to see what we can. Oh, excuse me. See what we can do about that. But first, like I said, um, I'm gonna learn how to see how to actually do it, and also hopefully at a time where I'm not too busy and are able to get in touch and so but yeah, thank you to Stephanie Do and anyone else who suggests. And I do say that's why I leave the link to my Twitter account for you to follow me on. And it's already in the description box. I'll probably put it in the comment section along with all the different accounts for you to follow me on. Black Junction, Black Shares, of course, YouTube, and my backup channels. And I'm gonna also put in a link to a different to a account for a different platform that I'm starting to be on called 06 .net. I'm gonna try to get people to follow me on there pretty soon. So yeah. Um but yeah, I guess LB left. But yeah, like I said, yeah, maybe I am suggesting trying to do Twitter spaces over at Twitter, and hopefully y'all follow me on Twitter, and maybe yeah, you can join in on stuff like that. And also for those who are just coming in or missed the live stream, you can catch the entirety on the replay on the play on and stuff like that to see what you missed. But yes, thank you for LB for joining, and thank you for those in the audience for coming over. But now I'm about to end this live stream. So yeah, hopefully to catch y'all in another video or another live stream. This is Jdawg. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video or live stream. Peace everyone.